Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome to another video. In this video, I wanted to give my honest thoughts about crypto. I've had a couple of you guys ask me in the comments like, hey, what do you honestly think about cryptocurrency? Should I learn about it? Should I get into it? Blah, blah, blah. And I appreciate that question because I like to think of myself as a more reasonable investor on this YouTube platform. Obviously, you've got a crap ton of moon people, the moon boys who are always pumping out whatever the next speculative investment is. And as you guys know, I'm very critical of those people. That is not a good way to invest. However, I'm also not completely opposed to having some risk in your portfolio. And that's why I said I think there's a little bit of balance with me. And I think that's what some of you guys come to my channel for. So I do appreciate that. So let me just go ahead and explain my thoughts on crypto. I'm going to give you guys the honest truth on what I think. So with crypto, do I think crypto is the future and the present? Yes, I do. Do I think crypto has absolute value? I definitely do. But here's where it gets tricky. A lot of the damage that these YouTubers have done and the moon people, the moon boys who just said everything's going to the moon, buy this, buy that, have really given crypto a bad name, right? So what I say is this. If you're going to invest in crypto, number one, if you're over the age of like 60, don't even worry about it. Stick to stocks and things like that. It's too risky for you based on your age. If you're younger and closer to my age, which I'm 27, crypto is a good investment in my opinion, but it should only make up less than 5% of your portfolio because crypto is a risky investment. So I do own crypto. I'll be honest, it does make up 10% of my portfolio. But that's the risk that I've determined that I can handle. And you guys also got to keep in mind that I bought crypto very early. So even though crypto is down huge, I'm still up huge in crypto because I actually started buying crypto right in 2020. December 2020 is when I really started to make my big bet on crypto right before the bull market. So I got some of these cryptos at some very low prices and they haven't returned there. So it's a little different. But if you were getting in now, I would say it should make up less than 5% of your portfolio. Now, this depends on different things like how much money you actually have, your wealth. Like, for example, if you got less than $5,000, I don't think any of that should go to crypto. That's my honest opinion. I think all of that should go to stocks and mostly index funds. You need to build that wealth up before you can start to handle some of the more riskier investments. For some of my people who got a 50, 100,000, higher than 100,000 net worth, you can mess around with crypto. You can add some risk into there. Even if you got 50,000, I think you can put a little bit in there. But if you're somebody that's just downright broke, you don't even have $1,000 to invest. You start off with a few $100s. Stay away from crypto because it is risky. Stocks is going to be your best bet and pretty much a guarantee that you will not lose your money as long as you put it in good things like index funds, Apple, Microsoft, blah, blah, blah. That's my honest opinion on crypto. Now, unfortunately, there are all these meme coins that took off like Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, things like that. And although I did dabble in some of these things a little bit just to take advantage of it, they are not good cryptos, and I recognize that. And I also recognize that those type of coins give crypto a bad name because they have no real utilities. And trust me when I say this, 99% of all cryptos are hot freaking garbage. That's just the God honest truth. And that's the part that doesn't get talked about in crypto. People say, oh, crypto's the future, crypto this, but they don't tell you that some cryptos, very few cryptos, are the future and have real utility. 99% of all the other cryptos are absolute trash. There's literally thousands, tens of thousands, probably even hundreds of thousands of cryptocurrencies, and all of them are absolute trash. They have no utility. And I know you hear all these stories of all these people who gambled their money on Terrarium or Shibnobi coin or ApeCoin or Saitama Inu. I know. I see it on Twitter too. I follow all that stuff just to pay attention. I would equate that very similar to gambling. When you think of a casino and gambling, very few people win. But there are always exceptions. There's always that one person or two people who end up winning big. And what normally happens? They more than likely end up giving that to the casino. Unless they win an insane amount, like $1 million, they just walk away. But I'm talking about the people who win like 20,000, 30,000, things like that, which is normally what they win. And you hear these stories in crypto too. People who put like a few thousand in, they made $20,000, $30,000. Guess what usually ends up happening? These gamblers, because that's what you're doing when you're investing in these crappy meme coins, these crappy cryptocurrencies that have no utility, you are literally gambling. It is no different than going to a casino, putting money in the slot machine, and because you won one, guess what these gamblers often do at the casino? They end up losing it all or most of it because they can't stop gambling. They always want more. So even though they want a little bit, they're like, man, let me just put a little bit in here and see if I can win some more. And then they end up putting more and more and more and more. And the next thing you know, they lose their money. I'm an investor in DraftKings. When sports betting companies, if you look, it's the exact same thing. People who win normally don't walk out with those winnings because they keep betting and they end up losing it. It happens all the time. People lose the exact same amount of money that they won. It's crazy. And that's exactly what happens with these meme coins. So do not let the people trick you on YouTube, all the moon people, it's going to the moon. Oh my God, it's going to the moon. I got rich. Blah, blah, blah. It's a bunch of BS. Most of those cryptos are hot trash and they are meme coins and they're just like normally pump and dumps. So I stand with my thesis. I know it might be controversial, but I'm sticking with my thesis that 99% of all cryptos are absolute trash. And so what you want to do is, if you want to get in this crypto space, you need to do real research to even understand what crypto is. You need to have a very good understanding of what cryptocurrency is, how it works, and why it's valuable before you even think about putting your money in there. If you put your money in crypto and you don't even understand what it is, blockchain, smart contracts, different terms like that, proof of work, proof of stake, just the basic terms. If you don't even understand that, then you are gambling if you're putting money into crypto and don't even understand it. So don't do that. And now I just want to go ahead and get to what cryptos I think, just my opinion, not financial advice, but cryptos that I think are the ones that are in that 1% that have real utility and are good coins to buy. So now what do you do? If you're going to invest in crypto, what should you honestly buy? Okay, I'll tell you right now. Go to coinmarket.com. I'm sorry, go to coinmarketcap.com. I'm going to do that right now. Once you go on coinmarketcap.com, honestly, if you want my honest opinion, I would stick to the cryptos that are in like the top 25, top 50 in terms of market cap without Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. Let me make that very clear. Matter of fact, I'll give you the cryptos that I believe actually have real utility, and that's some I own myself. So I'll just tell you guys right now. Ethereum, I own. I think Bitcoin and Ethereum are always going to be the number ones that you should invest in. I don't care what anybody says. They're going to be around forever. All this stuff about they're going to zero. If the entire crypto market went to zero, fine. But I can tell you right now, in my opinion, I don't think Bitcoin and Ethereum are ever going to go to zero. They just have too much utility and they just have too much support by the people. So Bitcoin and Ethereum are your staples. That's like your Microsoft and Apple of the stock market. Those are your staples. Those are your big boys. That's your base of your portfolio. Those are the number ones that I would add to your portfolio like right now today if you were to put some money in crypto. Now, as you start to scroll down, you start to move in what's called altcoins. For those who don't know, all altcoins means is an alternative to Bitcoin. Everything is actually centered around Bitcoin because Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency. So any coin that is not Bitcoin is actually considered an altcoin. It's called an altcoin, which stands for alternative to Bitcoin. These coins were actually made to be better than Bitcoin. Some of them are, but because Bitcoin was the first one, Bitcoin just isn't going to lose that popularity that it has. But let's just scroll down and look. So you've got USD coin. Let me also explain this part. Tether and USD coin are stable coins. So there are some cryptos that go up and down, and then there are some cryptos that actually stay stable, and that's why it's called a stable coin. You can almost look at it as similar to the US dollar. USD coin is supposed to reflect the US dollar, and Tether is kind of in a similar boat. That's why Tether is always at $1. These are stable coins. Some people buy stable coins, and they use these stable coins to buy other cryptos, and there are actually some cryptocurrencies that you cannot buy with US dollars. You have to actually put money into a stable coin and use that stable coin to buy that crypto. Hope that makes sense. I really don't want this video to be too confusing. So those are stable coins. You've got things like XRP I'm not really a fan of. Cardano I'm a huge fan of. I do own Cardano in my portfolio. I think that is a good cryptocurrency. Solana, Terra, Avalanche, Polkadot are all great cryptocurrencies to own. Some of those I own in my portfolio as well. Avalanche and Solana I do own. Polkadot is good. Shiba Inu, Dogecoin stay far away. Those are meme coins. They're going to be out of the top 25 eventually once all the momentum dies down. Polygon Matic, I own that in my portfolio as well. That is a very good cryptocurrency as well. Just scrolling down, I do not like Litecoin. Cosmos is good. Chainlink is good. Uniswap is good. FTX token, I can't believe FTX token has gone up this huge, but yeah, that's a good one too. Decentraland is a metaverse token. Axie Infinity is a metaverse token as well, based on gaming. Same thing with Sandbox. These are all good coins in my opinion. VeChain is good. Holy cow, I can't believe ApeCoin is this high up in market cap. Wow. ApeCoin is a meme coin. Stay away from ApeCoin. Tezos is good. Phantom is really, really good. Filecoin is really, really good. And yeah, that's really about it. I would stick to the ones in the top 50 by market cap. That's just my honest opinion. I would stick to those. That's really going to be your best bet. Now, I know, not everybody's going to agree with me. I know. Not everybody is going to agree that 99% of all cryptos are hot garbage. Some people think that every crypto is amazing. I know. But this is just my opinion. Obviously, not everybody's going to agree with the cryptos that I said. Some people absolutely hate Solana and Cardano and all the other things that I mentioned. But like I said, this is just my opinion. You know, this is just something that I think can be disputed. Can't be disputed. But if you want something that can't be disputed, I will say this. The two cryptos that cannot be disputed, I don't care what anybody says. Everybody agrees you can't dispute it. Bitcoin and Ethereum, as of now, are by far the best. They're just way up there in market cap. They're up there in their own little field. So at the end of the day, if you're looking for like the safest thing to buy to get some crypto exposure, it would be Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's just the honest truth. Everything else is altcoins. Well, Ethereum is an altcoin too, but it's like the number one altcoin. So whatever. But there you go. Those are my thoughts on crypto. I didn't go in depth on why I think 99% of cryptos are trash, but I think the explanation I gave is good enough. I mean, if you just do your research on a lot of these cryptos, most of them are just absolutely hot garbage. They really are. It's just a bunch of hype. You know, there's no actual real utility like Ethereum has. Like Ethereum has so much stuff going on for itself, you know? So there you have it. Those are my thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.